Good morning, David Abbott. This is episode 2 of Walking Talking. It is the 16th of February 2026 and you join me in this beautiful village in the Rock region. Just going to have a bit of a chit chat and a bit of a waffle and let you know what's going on. As most people would have seen on my socials over the last few days, you've probably seen the river was in complete flood. To say the very least, it was a little bit worrying. She was pushing through 1,800 meters cubed of water per second, which in effect had a detrimental effect to the area. So we had campsites under the water, massive amount of flow coming through the river. There was huge rocks through off the top of cliffs, so there was a lot of roads closed. The river actually flooded many roads and there was loads of them closed. So a little bit of a worrying time for people that live near the river, which we do, so yeah, a little bit worrying. Luckily the river breached on the opposite side of the river to where our place is, and we survived. So yeah, another day in paradise, eh? I did go out yesterday morning. I spent a good couple of hours looking around all the lakes that had now drained. The river come up as quick as it went down. Sorry, the river come down as quick as it come up. And it was pretty incredible, really. Amazing that there was literally no fish in the lakes. I've seen a couple of chub in one of them and a barbel, and that was it. The carp have stayed in the float. They survived. Obviously they do this quite regular. The river has been a lot higher than this before. In fact, in 2021 it was over 2,000 meters cubed. So just an incredible sight to see. Mother Nature is really a force not to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm just on my way down now from my hike. It was a lot harder going up than it is coming down, especially because on my back I've got 15 kilos of weight. This is not a particularly hard hike, but it's one I can keep track of. It takes about half an hour up to the top and half an hour back down, and every day I'm increasing the weights that are on my back. I'm up to 15 kilo now, and by the end of this coming week I want to be hiking up with 20 kilo. Just pushing myself each day and trying to make a better version of myself. Anyway, so that's the river. The river's back healed. She's absolutely fine. In fact, I'm probably going to be dropping in there for a night end of this week. Probably start dropping a little bit of bait in. Anyway, what's going on with life? Still renovating at the moment, although it's kind of taking a back seat because I've been concentrating on getting all the tackle room organised and ready for the season. I've got 500 kilo of bait on order for you guys that are coming out on trips. I've also got a little bit put aside for myself because very shortly I'm going to be heading off myself fishing. The plan originally was to go to the big lakes and take a weight bench, go jogging every morning and try and keep up with the fitness, because I'm desperate to be in better shape for this season, and I will be. But I'm a realist and I'm not a dreamer, and I know exactly what's going to happen when I turn up to this lake. There's going to be very limited swims. The water level's going to be so high. The whole of France, Spain, and many other countries in Europe are on flood alert, including the area that I'm going to. So the water level is going to be really high. There are online webcams which I've had a look at, and yeah, answer the question. The water level is ridiculously high, meaning a lot of the bank is going to be boggy. It's quite a flat area with a lot of bog, and yeah, I know I've been before when the water level's high, and it was an absolute nightmare for the first two weeks. This time the water level's higher, so I know it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows, and I know it's going to be tough, especially because I'm destined to take my weight bench with me, my bands, etc. Because while I'm sat on a bank for say 5 days, for example, I do not want to be sat eating bacon butties and losing all the work that I put in this year. I was massively overweight, I was depressed and in a really bad state over Christmas and New Year due to going through some issues, to say the least. I don't need to wear my dirty laundry out on Facebook, as they always say. Anyway, what a beautiful morning. I say a beautiful morning, it's not raining for once, but we have got big storms coming this afternoon. As this time of year, this year has been incredible. There's been so much rain, more than I've ever noticed, to be honest with you. And I think there was a decade, it's been nearly a decade since the river's had this much water in it, apart from that one occasion. So absolutely crazy. But it's just a testament to them river carp. The incredible species, how they survive is beyond me, but they do, and every year they come to bounce back. In fact, there's always positives. We've got 2 swims, or we had 2 swims for the boat to tie up to. I say swims, there's no bank access, but 2 areas on 2 different stretches that we have the boats operating on. Now last year there was a huge tree in the middle of the river with a massive root ball on it, and it was presenting problems for people landing fish. That was one of the best swims on that stretch. The next stretch along, that had 2 trees in the middle with huge root balls, and also presented problems for people landing fish. This year, I'm certain they're going to be gone. There was so much pressure coming through that river. I'm certain them snags would have been washed out of place. But as the river lot is ever changing and ever evolving, I'm certain there's going to be a few new ones as well that have been washed up. That's the joy of the river, you know. Every year she changes. New fish wash into our stretch from stretches up above, and fish out of our stretch wash to the ones further below. And it's amazing, really. A lot of people ask the question, can the fish move between locks? And the simple answer is yes. Not all the time, not regular. But when the water level's high, sometimes over the top of the rocks, which is the separation between the 2 stretches, there's 2 meters of water. And this has been one of them years. Another positive is the stretch further above has got some really nice and really big fish. There's potential some of them have washed into these stretches where the boat operates from. Shadrack's just got tied up. Come on. Let's sort this out. Again, Shadrack always decides to run through the undergrowth, and he got himself a bit tied up. So yeah, it's just a matter of days now, rather than weeks, I'm hoping. I'm going to get an update middle of this week regarding the boilies. As soon as the boilies are ready, I've got to drive 2 hours there, pick them up, bring them back home, or bring them back to base, should I say, and get them all unloaded and ready for you guys, and all labelled and stickered up. Got a couple of kilo of pop-ups as well. And we have got a new bait for this year. It's all the same base mix, but just a few different tweaks on flavours. It should be absolutely perfect for the river. It's like a fruit frustration type of blend, and yeah, it's going to do really well. In fact, it already does do really well. There's a lot of locals that use it, which is why I decided to switch over, and I want to use it myself and all, to be honest. So yeah, that's it really. Just a bit of a chit chat, let people know what's going on in the Loch region and in my fishing. So it's just a matter of time. I'm hoping to be heading off around about the 20th of February, but with this weather, it's going to take a while for this bait to dry, and it could push it back a little bit. I'll certainly be there for the 1st of March, which is officially when it opens for night fishing. I would like to be there before, so we'll see what happens. There might be another walking talking next week, just a little chit chat about what's going on in the area of the lot and my life in general. Maybe not, maybe I'll be off fishing. That's certainly what I'm hoping. And if I am off fishing, you'll be seeing other videos of me while I'm there. The reason for these videos, it's nice to talk, it helps with mental health, and I'm also trying to learn video editing a little bit. I think it's about time I put my face on the map. I've been out here for many years, never really got into YouTube, so I'm not going to be filming loads of stuff, and I'm certainly not going to be blowing places up, but it's just a nice thing to do in the evening. After I've worked out in the gym, you sit down, learn new things, and editing is definitely something I need to learn, because it helps with the business, and it helps to build a profile, which is for the business. Puts bread and water on the table, basically. So yeah, here we go, signing out on this Monday morning in the south of France in the Loch region. Have a great week, everybody, and big love.